Hi, I'm Deadpool, the other jolly guy in a red suit with a lap worth sitting on, here to tell you happy holidays. In the spirit of this most festive time of year, I've decided to release my holiday cheer all over the world. How, you ask? Hold on to your ornaments, guzzle a little eggnog, at least that looks like eggnog, and prepare yourself because it's time for St. Wade to put the win in Winter Wonderland.
In a dark corner of the world, three men will work together to bring you a podcast like no other. This is Fanatically Correct, where the fans, the geeks, and the nerds are always correct. With your host, MSK, Yo Peace, and Omega.
Basically, yeah, we're a podcast, so we're just recording a podcast, and you get to be our live audience, but you can interact. You can throw out suggestions, we'll ask questions, we'll go back and forth, especially with this topic. I'm sure there's plenty for each of you to say. The reason he was giving out our info, again, MSK can, while I start taking it out.
Let's start off with our names. I'm MSK. This is Omega. God is Yo Peace.
Go, say it. Let him say his own name.
I am, please. Can I have my moment?
Sorry, don't strike me.
I'm just Yo Peace. Yo Peace.
There you go. So, reason we want you to follow us on either follow, tweet, Twitter, rate us on iTunes, send us an email, something like that, because sometime during the week when we record our next podcast, we're going to select a winner randomly for this swag bag we got here. So, yeah, well, basically we'll start the topic so we have it for the recording.
Shit fest of the year.
There you go,
Yeah,
the shit
so
fest.
This is
in January.
Yeah,
Oh,
actually,
see,
that's the.
Wow, look at that. Guy's reading our list. Did we put our list on social media?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's gonna have a lot to say
yeah.
about pop culture.
Oh, there you go. All right. So
Yeah.
in January we had
Yeah.
David Bowie, Alan Rickman, like you just said. Those are two icons that passed away.
You could throw out more. That we just started with that because January was the low of starting 2016 with all these celebrity deaths in nerdom, and things that we watch and listen to. Who was that?
Glenn Frey from the Eagles.
Glenn Frey.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Probably get like a constellation named after him.
He should.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, they
it's
do
like-
that.
It's like a lightning shaped one.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I know whenever a celebrity gets a Hollywood star, they automatically name
I'm gonna
a
be
star
honest,
for them.
I did not know Prince even existed until after he died. But I
Well-
wasn't gonna pretend to be his biggest fan.
That's even better. I actually appreciate that more then, because there's a lot of people that just say, "Hey, I'm the biggest Prince fan from nowhere."
I used to think Prince and Michael Jackson were the same person.
Yeah. They're
Wow.
style-wise.
There's one big difference.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean-
one big difference of I don't think Prince touched little kids, but anyways, he made the other, so we forget.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Hey, remember,
whoa.
Yopis is a big,
know that.
Yopis is a big
You
Michael
might have
Jackson
You know
fan.
what's sad? Vanity. I don't know if any of you know who that is. Prince was in a movie called Purple Rain. There was another pop diva from that time named Vanity.
Yeah, Omega's old. So
Yeah,
just-
I'm on the
he's
old side.
He's on the
But
old side.
she had passed away too, and it just goes to show they didn't even mention her. They only mentioned Prince.
Yeah, they only
Well,
talk-
that's because it's Prince. Come on.
it's Prince. But that's on the January. What's the high on the January?
So yeah, the low of January was definitely the kickoff
The election?
of celebrity deaths. We stay away from.
Oh, we stay away from
Yeah,
politics.
in this show,
No,
politics,
we're not talking about
religion,
politics.
we don't do. We
Yeah,
want.
that's not nerdy.
We got
That's
enough.
not
We got
nerdy.
enough things to argue about, especially once we get into February.
Yeah.
But sadly, I think that the high of January was still feeding off of December from the previous year, which was Star Wars.
Are you guys Star
What a
Wars
goodness.
fans?
Yeah.
Did you like The Force Awakens?
Yeah.
Was that a big high on you for January?
Yeah, that was us.
Yeah.
That carried over to January. I think I saw it my second and third time in January.
Yeah.
After I seen it the first time in December. So that was still our high. February is a good month because it has a really big low and a really big high. Everything in February that's low is low because what we went with is that anything that is not Deadpool was a low. Because
Everything fell that month. Everything.
Yeah, Deadpool was awesome.
Yeah, after Deadpool was the
Was it
high.
low? You didn't like Deadpool?
You didn't like Deadpool?
Didn't like Deadpool? So out of the 6 people here, there's only one.
He's like one of 2 guys in the country.
Yeah.
I mean, there's always one,
He's
There's always one.
he's being
It's that guy
avoided.
right there.
Yeah.
Here's a low.
Hold on.
Here's a low for February. Gods of Egypt.
Oh, Gods
Oh
of
wow,
Egypt.
that's so low.
Right.
We
That's a
didn't
good
even
one.
think about
Yeah,
that.
I didn't even see
What did he
that.
say?
How about
What did he
that?
say? I didn't
Gods
get
of
that.
Egypt.
I have a Gods
Gods
of
of
Egypt
Egypt.
t-shirt.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't see that. You guys paid for that?
So the acting in the
But did
movie
you
was
pay
so
to see
bad.
that?
I
or
hope
did
you
see like
snuck
on
in.
Cody?
You snuck
or-
in on that, right?
No, we went to a free screening.
Oh, free
Oh,
screen.
okay. At least it's
Okay.
free.
All right.
Even then, I think I should ask for my money back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a waste of time.
I actually
It was.
pirated the Ghostbusters movie because I
Yeah,
didn't want
we're
to
not
lose my
condoning
money.
that on our podcast, by the way,
I
pirating.
don't know why. I don't know
Yeah.
what.
Jessica, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what he's
I
talking
don't know
about.
what,
That didn't happen.
We pay for our movies.
Yeah.
I don't want to give Sony money for that
Yeah.
shit movie.
When he says pirate, he dressed like a pirate to
dressed
go
as a
see it.
pirate
and
to-
the whole time
Oh,
like, "Yard, it's an
yeah,
awful movie."
Okay,
That's what he did.
Okay,
That's
I
all.
get it. He's
Yeah.
a fan. I get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what
I
he
wish I could shove it off the plane.
did. There you go.
Yeah, no, but Deadpool was definitely a high
Yeah, well,
for
I guess
most
we're
people,
gonna,
except
I
for
guess we're
that
gonna have a
guy.
conversation
Yeah.
as one guy. What didn't you like about Deadpool?
I just didn't think it was funny. I thought it was boring. I thought I kept checking my watch during the movie because I wanted to leave.
Wow.
The
Wow.
action was just generic to me. I thought the CGI was really not that good.
Can we kick
So
anyone
while
out?
so everyone, I don't know, I've never thrown anyone out of a room before. So while everyone around you was laughing their ass off and enjoying it, you were sitting there like
what are you guys
pissed.
laughing about?
All right, so
Well, we're gonna talk about the highs about Deadpool while we shout over you, cause
yeah,
Deadpool's that's insane because it's pretty much universally loved for a reason. I mean, it's
well, Ryan
but,
Reynolds is perfect as Deadpool.
He
is Deadpool.
He's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
everything
I
about
think
him.
maybe Robert
Yeah.
Downey Jr. and Cumberbatch as Doctor Strange, with their casting as Iron Man and Doctor Strange are probably the only other things that come close to such perfect casting of Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. And I mean, he's been playing Deadpool forever. He played him basically in Blade 3, which is where they got the idea for him to do Wade Wilson.
In every movie.
And every movie,
he's
yeah,
in.
even in
Yeah.
Wade,
I think,
he was
I
Deadpool.
think his whole career he's been playing Deadpool.
Pretty much. He's just his parents should have named him Wade Wilson. I mean
Except
seriously.
Green Lantern.
But oh yeah, and that's what I love that they made fun of Green Lantern. They made fun of
that
him.
was
They
cool.
made fun of Hugh Jackman. They made fun of the continuity,
Yeah.
which he has a lot of issues. MSK has a lot of issues.
Well,
with that.
not with Deadpool.
No,
though.
not with Deadpool, because again, that's why I
No.
said Wolverine was a great time travel.
We'll get to X-Men, right? That's what May, April. Yeah, we'll get to
I
that.
avoided that.
We'll get that. Oh, well,
But-
we have our opinions on
Well,
that.
we can. I'll bleed right into March real quick, because this is gonna get everyone talking, because this usually splits a room. And I think March, the biggest low of March.
Oof.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Yes,
wait a
and
minute,
not here.
wait
And
a
here's the
minute.
thing. It's Batman v Superman.
Oof.
It is the lowest low of March, and I'll tell you why. I actually didn't hate it.
Not a good movie.
I thought I was gonna
The
hate
movie
it.
wasn't that bad.
But-
No, we
So,
didn't.
look at this. Hold on. Loves Batman v Superman. Hates Deadpool.
Oh, there he goes. I already know who this guy
Security.
is. I created him. I know him.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't hate the movie though. He has. I mean, he's.
No.
You're not supposed to love it. I don't think anyone
So wait a
should
minute.
love
Do you
it.
even love you? Because that's our biggest issue with it here on the podcast is you even love Jesse Eisenberg as Lex Luthor.
I didn't love him, but I liked him.
All right, get out of the room.
Oh,
No, get
wow,
out of the room.
that's-
Go,
that's-
leave. Just leave.
Yeah, fine. I need a guard.
Sleep, man.
I need a
You
guard.
guys are
But,
friends.
hey, but
You're
wait.
You're friends.
You know that? Did he
Everybody's
ride in the
casting
same car as
stones.
you guys?
Everybody's casting stones as this man. Hold on. What I want to know what he like about him. That's all I want to know. What did he like about him?
He did something different than everybody else has played Lex Luthor has done. This is not Lex Luthor.
Yeah, he
This
played
is
the
Lex
Riddler.
Luthor's son.
He was the Riddler. Right?
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
basically-
He was the Riddler's son, is what he was.
He was the Jim Carrey Riddler.
The
That's what he
biggest
was.
issue with a bad Lex Luthor
He was the
or
Joker.
a different Lex Luthor, because I'll compare it to Jared Leto's Joker. The Joker, the way we wanted it or the way that we were dying for, happened with Heath Ledger. Or for those who are Jack Nicholson fans, or Jack Nicholson. But either way, the Joker thing had been done right finally on the big screen. So when they wanted to take a different direction, everyone was okay with that. With Lex Luthor, we have yet to get in the film a good what we want Lex Luthor. And then we got Facebook Lex Luthor. It was just...
Yeah, we got. I just don't like Jesse Eisenberg, so I'm not gonna. We'll get to that eventually. Well, we'll get to that in that month eventually.
Yeah. I didn't want to talk about this right now. I'm
Yeah,
probably
no
gonna
more-
keep my
no
Well,
distance
the high
right
in
now.
March, at least for the podcast, and we'll go back and forth, for us was Daredevil Season 2 on Netflix.
Did you guys watch that?
Anybody here Daredevil fans?
Yeah.
That was good.
It was
Anybody
awesome.
here Daredevil? That's fantastic.
I really don't, to be honest.
You didn't watch it, or you didn't
I
like it?
watched it. It was okay, but the problem I have with Daredevil, it's really, really slow. That's my issue. I mean, it's okay to watch, yeah, I watch it, but it's one of those where it's like easily the falls. It really is.
Wow.
No, I never got that from.
This is a crazy room.
Without the
Yeah.
action, Jessica Jones.
Yeah, I think
Hey,
all of you.
hey,
Well, Jessica Jones, I
This
agree
is
with
the great.
that.
This is the great.
Yeah,
No, it's good.
Deadpool, Jesse Eisenberg.
All of
Do
our
you like
opinions are
Daredevil?
all over the place.
I think Daredevil's a good show. I like Daredevil, like, as looking at it as a whole, I like Daredevil. Like, I like the story and stuff. but while I'm watching it, I feel very bored and I want to watch something.
It's slow paced.
Wow.
No, it's slow paced.
Slow-paced.
But it's still good though.
His opinion.
It's still good.
Are we-
It's still good. I
Yeah.
love the action. I like how he fights and then can actually get hit.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Just run in and kill everything.
Yeah.
That's my problem with Netflix.
How about the Punisher? Did you like John Bernthal as the Punisher?
Perfect punch.
Okay, so well, I mean, that was why it was the high for season 2 for me, especially knowing he's gonna get his own show now.
Yeah.
Was one of the best Punishers ever. I mean, just
Yeah.
hands down.
Well, I agree that Jessica Jones is way slower than Deadpool. Like,
It was slow at the
Oh,
beginning.
yeah. Well, Jessica
Towards
Jones.
the end, it
You mean Daredevil?
It started
Oh, I
speed.
can't wait to
Deadpool, yeah, Daredevil. No, Jessica Jones started speeding up at the end, but in the beginning it was slow,
Yeah,
very
the beginning,
slow.
I have to agree. And the only reason I finished it was because
Yeah,
Because he
yeah.
made you.
Otherwise, I
He made you. Yeah.
So yeah, well, that was our high for March. We went with Daredevil, and then like I said, our low is Batman v Superman. And we'll probably jump back into that and forth because every time we get a chance, we shit on Jesse Eisenberg on this podcast. So it's what happens.
All the time, every
Yeah.
episode.
April for us, I guess maybe you guys can shoot out lows if you know anything in April because we kind of did the same thing with Deadpool, which is Game of Thrones came back, so everything that was not Game of Thrones
You guys watch
to
that?
us was a low.
Oh yeah,
I
here's the
don't.
low for April.
I've never even
All
seen
right.
it.
Is everyone caught up that cares about Game of Thrones?
I don't
I've
think
never
everybody
even seen
watches
Game
it
of
except for me.
Oh, okay.
Never.
That's surprising.
Did I just hear someone say you've never seen Game of Thrones?
I've
Yep.
never seen it either.
Doesn't watch Game of Thrones. I don't watch it.
Oh,
I
well,
don't have HBO.
that's
This is-
weird, man.
This is
It's
a crazy
a weird
group.
crowd.
This is a crazy group.
I
That's
watch Game of
cool.
Thrones. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Best show on television.
Thank
You
you.
love it,
We
right?
got someone in the
Yeah,
corner loves Game of
perfect.
Thrones.
Yeah.
It's
So the guy that hates Deadpool loves Game of Thrones,
There's no-
and he loves Jesse Eisenberg, which is insane.
you can't do any analytics here.
This is interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah,
I created him. I know.
Yeah.
we can't do any analytics here. They would not be able to figure out this. This would be the worst.
The stats,
No,
like a room
you
for
know,
stats.
yeah, when you get a room, to do a focus group.
Yeah.
You know, to watch a movie, like, oh, watch our first cut of this film.
Yeah.
What do you think? They'll basically get a music video. They'll
Yeah.
be like, oh, we're done with this. Like, we don't know what to make because everybody makes no
Everyone's
sense.
everywhere.
That might have happened with the theatrical release of Suicide Squad. We'll get there. It might have been a group like
I
this.
actually enjoyed Suicide Squad.
I'm the same way. I'm a huge Suicide Squad fan.
Yeah, it's alright.
We're almost there because we got a ways to go.
What are we? We're in month.
So wait. But before, no one has a low for April. Does anyone remember anything low for?
Anybody
April?
remember anything from April that was
Prince was in April.
production April?
Prince
so
was
there
a
you
low.
go.
There's
Yeah.
the low.
There you go. Thank you. Appreciate it.
So are you a Purple Rain fan of the movie?
China to link.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh,
from
China.
WWE.
That was the same week too, and
And no
Yeah.
one, same day.
Same
day?
Same day. That's actually, see, no one knew because of
I
Prince.
got a lot for June.
Doris Roberts died also.
now you lost me.
Doris
Who's
Roberts, the grandma from Everybody Loves Raymond.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
that's right. Yeah, and she got no pop either.
Yeah.
She got no.
No, she was
pop.
in Grandma's Boy. She was awesome.
Grandma's Boy, yeah.
But yeah,
We got
that's
May. We have a bunch of nerd things in May.
Yeah, May gets good. Definitely. We'll go high because we're gonna go. I can already tell with this group, we're gonna go back and forth with the low. We might go back and forth with the high, but the high for May had to be Civil War.
Civil War. The
Yeah,
low-
Civil War was
Wait,
great.
The high for me,
I
Nice
saw it
Guys and
twice in
Civil War.
theaters.
The low for me is Harambe because we got so many damn memes about him.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
so
that-
annoying.
that-
I'm so glad he said that because
I
it's
like
very
the
annoying.
Harambe
Right?
meme.
Yeah,
What was annoying? I didn't get that.
The Harambe memes of the gorilla.
that's a low. He
That's-
thinks it's a low.
He thinks that's a low for me, but we're starting with the high, which so everyone,
Harambe, huh?
anybody not like Civil War in here that saw it.
No, I love Civil War.
I was about to say.
Yeah, he was about to troll.
You're
us.
iffy about it. You're iffy about it.
Iffy?
Yeah.
What are you iffy about? Aunt May too young?
I don't know. I just thought that.
Yeah, Aunt May was a little bit too young.
Well, here's the thing: we don't want to see Tony Stark bag an old lady.
Yeah,
You know,
well,
and
we
we
might.
know that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, we
It's
might.
like, yeah. I mean, for sure, instead of Spider-Man: Homecoming, it should be Spider-Man has to go play in his room while Tony Stark handles Aunt May, because that's what's gonna happen. It's just, for sure. That's why he's giving him the suit. He just wants him out of the house. He's like, get out of the house.
But I get what he means. Like, there's a lot of superheroes, like
Yeah,
all at once, which
yeah,
is
but
awesome.
But that's what we were waiting
awesome.
for.
It had a lot, and also didn't have enough because it was a civil war with a handful of.
Yeah. Did you
Yeah.
read the comic book by any chance? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I
See,
know a
yeah,
lot of people.
Yeah, people who read the comic book, I understand that.
Yeah, because there's a lot
Doesn't
more
Fox
story in the
just
comic
hand
book.
over Fantastic,
Because they're making
Fantastic
Fox needs does not exist anymore. That's what they need to do. They've canceled and ruined a lot of things that we
A lot of
like.
great
They give us
shows.
Because
Deadpool.
X-Men's allowed.
That's the only thing they've done. That's the only thing they've done. But and that's coming up.
Finally,
X-Men.
yeah, fighting, pulling tooth and nail.
That's pretty good.
And that's where we're gonna start getting into the lows and highs. This podcast is a little split on
No.
that. Here, I liked X-Men Apocalypse,
thought
I liked it a lot.
I thought it was slow and garbage.
and you're
I don't think it's garbage, but besides
I liked it.
besides the Quicksilver scene, which was excellent. That's the
Yeah,
best scene in any X-Men movie.
Yeah, to like that.
Besides that, everything else was kind of flat to me. The acting was not there. Jennifer Lawrence looked like she did not want to do that movie at all. Like she didn't. She does not want to be.
Really?
in that
Because it looked like the movie was based around her.
That's the problem.
was, yeah,
That's
it
the problem.
was a
They
bit too
put
much
too much on
Mystique.
Jennifer Lawrence and not enough on the character. Which Mystique shouldn't be the leader of the X-Men, anyways. But well,
Charles.
yeah,
I agree to that.
yeah.
I think is that coming out in the same month as Civil War, which was just so well done all around. It probably felt weaker, but I mean it's
Neighbors 2 is also another low.
which one?
Neighbors 2.
Oh,
Neighbors 2?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that had its funny moments.
I liked it.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. It wasn't as good as the first one, but usually comedies that's the format. The first one's always funnier and better. And then
The
second
actress
one,
in that is in X-Men too.
Well, but that's
Yes,
because
she
you're
is.
expecting so much
She gets her memory back.
Yeah,
You see the first one, you expect double from the second. That
Yeah.
I think is why it always ends up
Yeah.
being lower.
Yeah, I don't know. For me,
Nice Guys
yeah,
was fantastic.
the Nice Guys was good.
Nice Guys is great.
Yeah.
That was May.
That was May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah,
Russell
that
Crowe
was
and,
me.
I hope that becomes the new buddy comedy series because they need to make 3 or 4 more of those. Nice Guys really took me by surprise.
I don't know.
And
That movie was
which one?
Swiss
I think
Army
July.
knife.
Oh,
I still haven't seen that, but I've
one
heard
yet.
I've
Yeah,
heard
I
good
know
things
that
about
one.
that.
But
It's not good, the movie. It's just so weird that
It's interesting.
yeah, it's like a weekend at Bernie's almost.
Yeah.
But yeah, with
I think
with
they're-
Nice Guys, I think that was just like everything about that movie. First of all, caught me by surprise. Ryan Gosling was
Yeah.
that role was great. Russell Crowe.
I wasn't expecting
Same
a
thing.
comedy.
I
I
still
was
haven't
expecting
seen that
a buddy
You
comedy.
gotta catch
wasn't
it. I won't ruin it
expecting
for you, but
comedy at all.
Yeah.
yeah, no, that was a good
I
watch.
was laughing throughout the entire movie.
Yeah, that's a really good movie.
Yeah, problem is I didn't watch it till like June, so I didn't realize it was May.
Yeah, that movie was very surprising. Like the casting and the storyline and everything about it was very
No, and it's just like the clumsiness. Like the funniest thing about the heroes in that film, the 2 main characters, like the clumsiness, how everything accidentally works out for them. Especially Ryan Gosling's character. It's just,
Yeah.
Mind
no,
blowing.
it's great.
But-
I've ever seen that.
Yeah, in anything.
yeah.
In anything.
No, and then the part asleep behind the wheel. That's
Yeah.
you don't see it coming. Same thing. You're like, what is going on here?
Yeah.
It's like, and you don't see it because it didn't look like it was that kind of movie. It almost looked like it was. I thought it was gonna be more of a like some comedy, but the way I caught the trails that maybe it was gonna be, which is why I watched in the first place, like a LA Confidential. Type
Yeah,
like a
just
timepiece,
comedy-wise,
and then
just comedy-wise.
detective with very little comedy,
Yeah.
and then it being a lot of comedy, but just it had decent part story to it. And even had Kim Basinger in it, so that's why I was like, oh, I like Confidential. But yeah,
we got a
that was
low in
good, huh?
June. We got a low in June that we should talk about.
In the world of nerdom, again, our biggest low for the month of June was definitely why was it even released? Why was it even made?
Why was the first one even made? So
Yeah,
let's
the
just
first one
start
shouldn't
by
have been made
that.
either, which is Ninja Turtles, hands down.
That was
Michael
July.
Bay. No, it was June. That was June.
He like Ninja Turtles.
Who like Ninja Turtles?
The Deadpool guy.
Oh,
The guy
my
that did Deadpool.
These guys lost
goodness.
all credibility.
Oh.
That's insane.
And like,
That's
Oh
insane.
my,
Like,
oh
now-
my me.
I thought it was an
I didn't love
okay
it.
movie.
The first one's a lot of fun.
I didn't
The-
love it, but I thought it was
the
watchable.
anti-Deadpool guy
It was
likes
better
Ninja
than
Turtles.
Ghostbusters. Let's just say.
Well, he
that.
says it's better. I haven't seen Ghostbusters. I don't know.
Don't watch it.
I don't
You know
know.
what?
That's
You know
that's
what?
a good battle.
I'm gonna-
That's a good battle because Ghostbusters.
You know what?
is
I'm
bad.
probably gonna agree with him on this.
I don't know.
I'm probably gonna, but you know why I'm only gonna agree with you? It's because I actually love Ninja Turtles. So, I mean,
At least Ninja
there's
Turtles was
something I like
watchable.
about it, and there was
wasn't
nothing I
full of
liked about
lame jokes.
Ghostbusters.
Nostrils.
Ghostbusters sucked.
Nostrils. Ghostbusters is bad.
Yeah, that's horrible.
I don't
That's
care.
horrible.
It was terrible. We're the only person in here that slightly enjoyed that movie.
And you can tell, like the Shredder, like that was the whole horrible thing. I actually watched it. I don't know why.
I didn't even see it, and I could tell
But-
it was horrible.
This kid
We
liked
started
it.
arguing. There's gonna be a
This
fist
kid-
fight between
No,
friends.
I
in
don't
this
think
room.
they're friends. Well, maybe they shouldn't be friends. I mean, think
Yeah,
about this.
like,
This guy
really,
doesn't
you
like
should-
Deadpool.
This kid needs to be stoned. He liked.
He needs to be stoned.
He wants to
No,
stone
you know what? Okay, for those of you who watch Game of Thrones, we're gonna strip him naked right now. He's walking down the hall, and Ross, shame that man, shame.
Shame us. Please don't do that.
Speaking of Game of Thrones, what you guys think about that battle scene? The guys that do watch Game of Thrones.
That was actually our high for June.
The
was
Battle of the Bastards.
The Battle of the Bastards in Game of Thrones.
Yeah, awesome, right?
I think
One of the best.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, when Ramsey died, I just was
Oh, everyone wanted Ramsey to die. He's,
That's
yeah.
the Leroy, what we call the Leroy Jenkins episode.
I'm sure you guys know
Because
that.
Jon
Yeah.
Snow just lost it, just Leroy Jenkins, and left everyone behind him. I mean, if
Yeah.
it hadn't been
He
for
didn't care. He
yeah,
didn't
if
care.
it hadn't been for Sansa, that was over. That was over. He got the giant killed,
So,
and
you
that
liked
that
Bite the Beat, but you
that
didn't
hurt.
like Ghostbusters.
I had an extreme
talking Game of
headache.
Thrones.
And
Well, yeah, we're talking. I think
Wait,
we're
we're
past
Game of
that.
Thrones.
I think
Well,
we're
he
past that.
segued because Jamie Lannister's in
Oh,
Gods of
that's
Egypt.
right.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
like
Yeah.
Gods of Egypt.
But
Yeah.
yeah, we know Deadpool.
We gotta.
We know Eisenberg.
I
It's
think one of the
the
reasons
acting
that,
made it funny.
I think one of the reasons Ghostbusters 2016 sucks so much is
Because no one wanted it in the first place. There you
well,
go.
they're- first of all that, but then they also had all these new special effects, so they're like, hey,
It was
let's,
dead upon arrival.
let's,
No, and you know what?
let's sit on the general idea of the movie so we can add
They
more special
basically
effects and
Scooby-Doo.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Well,
It looks like a
I
Scooby-Doo
personally
movie.
hated Bill Murray for that film because they never made an actual sequel to Ghostbusters because he was the one who kept not wanting to do it.
Yeah,
And-
well, that's rumors. Again,
No, that's
these
not
are
rumors. Dan Aykroyd had said in interviews that they're just waiting for Bill Murray to get on board,
maybe he,
and they
maybe
would
he
have done
just,
it.
I don't know. Maybe he's just trying to get the movie to
I don't think so.
I'm gonna throw it out as rumors. We want to interview everybody, every star.
And he
so
shouldn't have
please,
been.
just-
shouldn't have
If
been
he
in the movie.
snubbed doing a sequel with them, with the original cast and the original storyline, he should not have made a
must have
cameo in
been
that
an handsome
horrendousness. I hope
is-
that, or they had
that is
pictures of
true.
him doing
I,
something.
that I do agree with.
Like if,
It's
if
not
it,
good,
it
it's
was
not
enough
bad,
to
it's just
make
there.
him like like
just
you
exists.
can't like, oh, this is enough money that I'm like, I don't even care. This is so much money that I don't.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's-
and the Bill Murray's an odd character.
What it is
man.
he did it because what's the original Egon
had passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now he finally felt bad. He's like,
He
damn, I
felt
should have done the
bad,
movie while he was
yeah.
alive. And
Yeah, and then
And
Harold
I just want to
Ramis
throw
Black
this out there.
Harold Ramis.
It's not about sexist thing. I don't care if it was made by the women version of it. I did not mind that. I did not care about.
No, they're
any of
funny.
that.
No, but they're actually funny
Yeah,
people. They're actually funny people.
yeah, on individual projects that,
Yeah,
that
I
aren't
did not
Ghostbusters.
care about that. The movie sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they had the right chemistry because actually I don't remember her name now, but the blonde girl from Saturday Night Live, she's to me one of the funniest people from SNL in a while. And
You like Leslie Jones?
yeah, I think she's funny. I think she's funny. She does funny stuff, man.
Yeah. No,
And-
they're all funny, just not together.
Just not in that movie.
Not
It didn't
together.
work for me in
Not
that film.
together.
And I didn't think it was gonna be. I think nobody really went to that movie thinking it was gonna be good though. I don't think anybody was expecting a good Ghostbusters.
What do we got for
It wasn't
July?
good, it wasn't bad, it's just there in my opinion.
Oh,
It's just there.
So another low we can crap on. Why did that Independence Day movie? Actually, that's a low in June. That's what's funny. It didn't even come out in July.
Came out in June.
It came out in freaking
Yeah.
June.
Why is that?
I enjoyed Independence Day too.
Did you guys watch the original ones?
Yes.
Wait, and you like the second one
Didn't
more?
that
Guilty
speech though?
pleasure.
Didn't that speech feel wrong? It's so forced.
I just thought it was.
The original
Yeah.
was good. The new one is just, ugh.
It felt, but
It's so boring. Ghostbusters was better than Independence Day Resurgence.
No, it wasn't.
wow,
Well, let me
wow.
throw this out
Hey,
there.
we got a
The doctor.
Ghostbusters is better than Independence Day.
No, don't whack him with your sword, Zach.
Wow, that's
rough. That's rough. Oh man.
Yeah, so I think we broke up some friendships here.
Yeah, I think this is.
Yeah, since you guys did see the original one, the doctor
I've seen
that
it.
came
I've
back
seen
into
the
this
original
movie.
one.
Oh,
my God, the doctor
Brent
in this movie was
Spiner.
so annoying.
Brent Spiner. Well, they
That
explained.
doctor died, guys.
Dude,
He died in the first one.
they explained that he did.
died.
That's
No,
what they
I don't
did.
care. He
They
died.
I don't care what they
just threw it in
explained.
there.
That
He
guy
was in a
died.
coma.
That's
That was
it.
so
I don't
bad.
care what Hollywood's saying. He's
They
dead.
did in Independence Day Resurgence was
He's Data, man. He's an android. He just.
I don't care.
Our high for July. I don't know how many people in here have watched it on Netflix. Stranger Things.
Yes.
That was our high for July.
I watched that. Someone said I looked like the kid.
There's a little similarity.
I
A
see
little.
it.
I see it. It might be the
a little bit.
frame.
I see it. I see it.
I
too.
see. He's not even
That's
here.
all.
He hears it.
I-
All right. Someone just said Stranger Things was overrated.
Who? Who said
Um,
that? Who said that? No.
Uh-oh.
See?
You
You're
see what just
angry.
happened? The electricity is going
Yeah,
out
the
in the
electricity
building.
disagrees with that statement.
That's 11 right now. So, someone's cosplaying as 11 right now and
Yeah.
pulling some powers.
That's
Someone
what
is
happened.
trolling us.
Someone's trolling. No, Stranger Things was awesome. I mean,
Yeah.
the crowd we have right now, Yopis, I don't think they've seen a lot of the 80s stuff we
I
grew up
got
with.
the high for August.
But
Yeah, I think they don't.
but I don't think they get the.
They don't
It's
the
okay.
nostalgia.
It's okay.
I don't get the
Nostalgia.
It's
nostalgia.
okay. They just don't feel it. It's, no one's blaming them.
Well,
They're
same
all
way.
my children at the end of the day.
My Stranger Things, my problem with Stranger Things is not Stranger Things, the story's fault. It's more of just Netflix and their 1 hour shows are way too long sometimes. Like the Netflix with these kind of shows, they're like, oh, like it feels like each episode has to be an hour and 10 minutes. These shows should be like 40 minutes or something. Like they needed, like, it feels like watching an hour show. It takes forever.
I feel like you're a big fan of network television.
yeah.
The 40-minute.
I'm not a huge fan of it, but I like it. Like, I like Netflix comedy.
Yeah, you know, I
like-
don't overall disagree with that because that is kind of true. I mean, there's episodes, and you know this in editing that sometimes, they could be shorter, but because like you said, Netflix, pushes it, and the problem is we're used to HBO shows and series where they push that hour, and that hour's like I still don't feel like I got enough. I need another hour. It's just like it's so good. And it's hard when you're comparing that. And that's the problem with television in general now. A lot of the shows that we kind of crap on now would in another time be great shows. Is that right now with so many great shows and they're competing against one another, we start picking all the flaws apart. I mean, look at Walking Dead. We're just starting to destroy that,
I don't care what anybody says. The one season should just be gone. I don't remember what season, but I won 5. All they did was
Season 5. Well, we didn't touch on we
We'll
didn't
get
touch
there.
on
We'll
the
get there.
no, but we didn't touch on last season's finale on The Walking Dead.
Yeah. That was Yeah, actually, you know what? That was a big low for 2016. Early 2016 was the finale, the season finale for Walking Dead. Because it's smart. Smart. I wish I was. Yeah, I wish I was, because it was what the writers have been doing on that show is getting really lazy. And in that episode, all they were doing is like, let's just make them stupid and more stupid and more stupid and just do everything wrong. Yeah.
Hey, they had a rocket launcher.
His Walking Dead is my Smallville. Anybody in here suffered through Smallville like I did? Hey, we had a couple other
Did you
sufferers.
really? Why?
Yeah,
Why did you do that?
We need a group. We need a hug. We need something.
Listen,
because I suffered all the way through that series, and I don't know why I did it.
I'll tell you what. I used to watch Smallville too. As soon as they made
Decent Lex Luthor. Yeah, and decent Lex Luthor. Decent Lex Luthor.
As soon as they made Lana a witch in one of their episodes, I was out. Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Well, no, and that series, actually, we just coined a concept today. I'm sure you've all heard Jumping the Shark when the show finally has met its peak. We came with a new one. We call it the Koopa Syndrome. And it's basically, look at this concept. Imagine you're playing Super Mario Brothers. You finally get to Bowser. You beat Bowser. There's another level, and the boss is a Koopa.
It's a Koopa Trooper.
It's a Koopa Trooper, yeah. It's like what I already took the highest possible villain there could be, and that's what Smallville was doing. The whole series is we're building up to him to become Superman, which is like now Gotham's doing it too. It's like to fight who?
I hate Gotham.
To fight, he's already fought everyone.
Gotham's a good show. No, it isn't. I like Gotham. No, it's terrible.
It's the same thing. He's gonna be fighting an entire geriatric community when he's Batman. Every single person's gonna be in their 80s when he's Batman. It's like it's getting ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, the thing with Gotham, my problem with Gotham is I saw the first episode and they had 7 villains already in one episode. Yeah, I stopped watching.
Yeah, he checked out.
My
I'm suffering through it. I'm suffering through it.
My problem with Gotham was just the trailers.
Just don't watch season 1 and watch the rest of it.
It's
I
gotten
didn't
a
even
little
watch
better.
Season 1.
It's like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's gotten better,
Yeah, exactly.
and I suffer through it. But overall,
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I like season 1.
what Gotham should have been.
The best?
Yeah, I thought season 1 was
Man, this guy's everywhere.
Season 1 was the best.
Everywhere.
That flying car was the best to you?
Jesus. Seriously, how are you guys friends with this guy? Like, what's going on?
Everyone, please Twitter us, Instagram us, all that. Not you. Just stop following.
I know you started following us. Just delete us. Just take us out. Just
seriously.
Strange season 3 in August.
That's crazy, man.
That's insane. That's insane. But yeah, so that was the new syndrome we covered was the Koopa syndrome, and a lot of other shows are dealing with that. Walking Dead is one of them. They pretty much did it with the governor. Now they took another stab at it with Negan. But now after this, they need to stop. They really need to go ahead and end that series. Fear the Walking Dead should never been made.
Yes, that should have never been done.
You know, I have the other hosts. They don't even watch it.
I don't even know
They're
what
not
that
going to
is.
start watching it.
Yeah.
With Governor, though, that was the last
Yeah,
good part. When
great
that
season.
ended,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm happy.
And the last one with the jail. Yeah.
When they killed Governor, that was the last good episode. Exactly.
Yeah.
That was the last good
Yeah.
No, it was.
And then they built up Terminus, and Terminus was lame, and it was horrible.
Too fast.
Yeah, 1 episode, 2 episodes.
Fast.
Yeah.
It was like 2 episodes.
Yeah, it's horrible.
And then
That was it.
Yeah.
they don't know who
Yeah.
you're screwing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh.
Hey, they had a rocket launcher. Just wanna
They had a
I know.
rocket launcher last season that they didn't use. Why?
And they
didn't
handed it over this season. Like again, this same thing. This season, now we're in a Walking Dead, so I don't care what chronological order it's in.
I'm not watching it now.
Yeah, what's happened with Walking Dead? That Negan episode, the season premiere, great episode. But since then, it's just getting worse and worse. And again, what I was saying earlier about the writers just making the characters stupid. They know he's showing up at some point. He was early. Who cares? Why are you having a log of all your weapons?
Yeah, for real.
You have a log, but like you know this guy showing up, burn that log and bury weapons. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
They handed him a rocket launcher. They should have rocket launched him at the fence when he showed up. And here's the thing: this is one of the biggest things, and I don't know if the writers would have thought this way. If Shane were still around instead of Rick. Yeah, that moment when Negan took him out in the trailer and said, "Go get my hatchet," he would have stuck that hatchet in his head. Understanding that everyone back there would have been dead, he would have been fine with that.
Yeah, he would have given them.
He would have gone to the community, gotten the rocket launcher, came back with 40 people, and dismayed them.
Yeah.
Or, at best, if he had gotten out of that, when he showed up with Daryl, they would have sniped Daryl and said, "Thank you, we can put him out of his misery, because you're not going to hold that against us." But it's like this, the total pussification of Rick, the total, like, everyone's just dumb and crying and whining.
Don't want to fight, but it always ends
in a fight.
In a fight, exactly.
Yeah.
It's just,
It's like you would learn your lesson after a while. Fans like this.
Yeah. Well, it's because the main showrunner left after the second season.
That's the thing a lot of people don't remember or forget and understand is that seasons 1 and 2 was the writer-director of Shawshank Redemption, Green Mile, The Mist, which The Mist is fantastic. And you see that. And then come season 2, he sells it back to Kirkman, getting back out of it. And they tried to follow a formula. That's why Fear the Walking Dead is so horrible. Because it's what they always wanted to do, and they went straight into it. With Walking Dead, we've been spoon-fed little by little, it getting
it's the same
worse
thing.
and
Every
worse.
season it's the
and
same
then
thing.
now we look back, we're like, damn, how did we get to this point?
Yeah.
And you start looking at it little by little. Whoa, season 3 they did this and this, that was dumb. And then season 4 they did this, and this, now was dumb. And then just all the Glenn missed calls was like I was happy to see him die.
Yeah.
I
was more upset.
Oh, spoiler alert.
No, I
Jay.
was just in case. We already said it. So
Yeah, I
it's
know.
good.
But, no. Well,
I'll tell you what.
now.
I was more upset about Abraham than Glenn.
Yeah, but you know what? No, we liked them more because number one, it wasn't advertised, and I'm tired of everyone giving Glenn pop when he was finally time for him to die because we got tired with the fake dumpster and the.
He should have died 4 seasons ago.
Yeah, and then and then the very next episode with Maggie, I'm like, he better not die now. Like every time they show him about to die, like he better not die now. And the same thing when he saved Maggie and he was like calling them over, and then Daryl showed up and shot them all. I was like, it was just so.
No, it wasn't that.
Not really. Not really. I had a feeling it was gonna be a twofer.
No, it's just like people are like over it. Like some people, I hear like some people these days will say like they're blaming them not watching the show because Glenn died. It's like. What?
Yeah, no, I watch it because of the stories. I mean, that's the good thing. I don't know how many of you watch a lot of British television, things like Misfits or Being Human, or even Doctor Who, shows like that. The Brits are smart with that. They kill off main characters all the time. And they do it religiously every season. I mean, do we have any Misfits fans? I can't believe I actually found someone who watches Misfits. Besides our other hosts. Yeah, we actually got someone. We got someone in the back corner.
We got someone in the. I still haven't seen Misfits.
What is your name, child, so you can be praised by? Jill. Jill watches Misfits. Praise
blessed. Joe is blessed. Joe is blessed.
But yeah, it's a smart show. Every season, a lot of the characters die off and change, and it's not about the characters. And we're starting to get that way. That's why Game of Thrones is such a great show, because you realize that. And they got us quick with season 1, because when we lost Ned Stark, you think like, where's the show gonna go now? And after you realize like, it ain't about him. Right. It's about everybody.
Everyone else.
It's about the story. Yeah. And that's the thing with Walking Dead. A lot of people that like if Daryl dies, you right. I was hoping for Daryl. I was hoping for Daryl or Michonne. I was hoping for someone big to change the show. I would love for them to kill Rick. I'm totally fine with it. Totally fine. I mean, Cecil Grimes downstairs would probably be pissed because that's gonna change his.
That's gonna change his whole career.
His
whole career is over.
But still, it's like I wouldn't mind if it's Rick just to show it's not about these characters. Stop putting so much weight on them.
Exactly how it was. The first 3 or 4.
Yeah.
You actually. When people died, you're like, oh my god, I can't believe they killed them all. And then it got to a point where no one died.
We'll jump into
I want to jump back because I want to feel this room out. And that's Suicide Squad.
Yes.
I liked it.
How many lovers? Okay, raise your hand if you like Suicide Squad.
I will
Wow, raise your hand if you don't. Wow.
I'm raising my
what
hand.
did you say?
I'm raising my hand. I'm raising my hand.
I'm sorry? Hold on.
Let her talk.
Hold on. From the back corner. Go ahead. That's
for Harley Quinn. That's funny.
That is funny.
That's funny. She's good though. Yeah. She did a good portrayal.
I actually like Suicide Squad.
Yeah. I hated the way the Joker looked. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, here's the thing. That's why I didn't like the look at first. I grew okay with the look because of what they did with the character. Obviously, I'm sure I haven't seen it yet. I'm sure the director's cut is gonna be much better. because there's more of him in it, and it is
I heard it's not.
really. I figured there'd be more
I heard
continuity.
It makes.
Well,
it's just like Batman v Superman, where the extra. 30
Doesn't really
minutes
provide
is-
anything.
That's shit.
That's crazy.
See, what I liked about it because to me it was like the Deadpool of the DC universe, which is they didn't take themselves as seriously. I love the intros of the characters. I mean, they blatantly ripped off Deadpool with Captain Boomerang with the unicorn thing.
Yeah, they did.
Like, I don't know if they were doing it at the same time or one knew the other one was
Yeah.
doing it, but the whole unicorn fetish thing, I thought was hilarious.
And how did it stay completely still for him to get that video?
The witch.
Yeah, well, they're superheroes.
Well,
so,
I don't know.
mean,
They had a girl.
supervillains.
They had Enchantress in it who like
Yeah.
is doing a dance to make the world dance. So I don't think they're worried about the laws of gravity.
The low of this month is the Transformers trailer.
Oh wow, yeah. I'll side note that.
Yeah, we could jump into
If
that.
you read the IMDb page on that, I don't understand.
I was very
they have
upset when they basically made Optimus Prime the new Galvatron.
well that and I don't know where they're going with it. 'Cause-
Yeah, what was that about? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, he's a bad guy.
Yeah.
It's Unicron, and instead of Megatron,
Megatron being, yeah.
floating in space, it was Optimus Prime. So Unicron revived Optimus Prime, and now he's basically
He's the
new
villain.
Galvatron.
Yeah.
So
Are they ever
fuck
gonna-
you, Michael Bay?
Are they gonna make
Yeah,
Bumblebee
yeah.
the
F
new,
F you.
Ninja Turtles, Transformers, Captain Crunch
Michael.
cereal. I don't know. Everything he
Captain
touches.
Crunch.
Anything from my childhood, that guy pisses on. Like seriously. Like I think, yeah. If he's gonna buy
Bring
him,
back
like,
Bad
childhood-
Boys. Bring back Bad Boys. Stick to stories with cops and stuff.
What month are we in?
I don't even remember.
We were in August. We were in August. Now we go to
We're
September.
in August.
Let's do September. Let's do
We
September.
didn't do August.
We've got July.
No, we did
No, we
July.
did Stranger Things
Stranger
and Independence
Things.
Day, and you guys had a bunch of stuff.
Jason Bourne. That's it.
The
Jason
Strain.
Bourne. Did you guys like that movie?
I loved it.
I
You
liked
loved
it. I thought it was
yeah,
okay.
it was alright.
You
It was
forgot
good.
The Strain.
It was better than the one with Hawkeye. That
Oh,
was
the
crap.
Strain.
Strain.
Hey, you know what? We got someone talking about the Strain. Yo, Peace, you caught up with the Strain yet? Or you never watched it yet?
I hate
what? I'm sorry?
The
Zack
Strain.
is the worst character ever fucking portrayed in anything.
Yeah, they don't watch the Strain. I like the Strain.
Yeah, the
Zack-
Strain we haven't.
Zack
I hate
is
that
the-
kid.
Who the fuck
I hate that
thinks,
kid.
like,
Yeah, when you look back at it, it has some
who
weird shit in it. That's
thinks
like
that?
not
if you
that
see your
good.
mom
Yeah.
eating another person,
Yeah.
you
It's a
still
pretty
fucking think the same way.
If you
Like,
like the Blade movies,
literally, I
you'll like The
commented
Strain.
on their Twitter because I was so pissed off
It's
with that
fun.
character.
The Strain.
the Strain. I didn't think anyone was gonna bring that
We
up,
could
and
just
I
tell
would
her.
have brought it up.
You ignored me.
You're talking-
I haven't seen that
Wow,
yet.
someone brought up Sausage. You haven't seen Sausage
I haven't
Party?
seen it yet, no.
Then that's why you're still sane. That's why
Is
you're
it
still
bad?
sane.
It's bad?
I'll never watch it again. I can
Really?
tell right now with that movie Sausage Party, I found here's the thing. Watching it once, you'll laugh a lot. Once you get into those last 10 minutes, and you stop for a second and think, if this wasn't animated, I'd probably be scarred for life. I'd probably be on the floor in a fetal position, vomiting.
Is it that bad?
Yeah, oh wow, the
Is that
last
bad?
10 minutes of that film, if you just stop for a second and think, if this wasn't live, and there's some big actors in that, not
Yeah.
just Seth Rogen and the funny people. Yeah, it's insane. It's
Yeah.
insane. Some of the actors in that film that they did that, and you're just watching like this is just they're just pushing the envelope
Yeah,
beyond the next
it's
level.
that last scene though, man. That scene, that
horrible.
last scene is so. Oh,
It was close.
I can't believe I created these people.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch
Yeah.
that movie then. I
We're moving on.
No, hey, listen, the movie's good. It's just that last scene is so. Oh, man.
That last scene.
Yeah, that last scene ruined it for after that I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
It's funny, like at the beginning of the movie, I thought, you know what?
His
Knowing
dad
this is
walked
rated
out.
R, it might have a slight chance of happening.
Might.
Middle of the movie, okay,
Yeah.
it could happen.
David's
Towards the
dad
end of the movie,
walked out.
I'm like, yeah, this is probably happening.
that's
Yeah, it was bad. Well, we go into September.
Luke Cage. Anyone?
Luke Cage.
No.
Oh, let's talk about
Luke Cage. You got one Luke Cage. Any more Luke Cages?
Yeah, you liked it?
Is that a happy Luke Cage hand up or bad Luke Cage hand up?
Yeah.
You good? You
Did you like it?
Did you like it?
September's
You-
I don't know. You're all
I don't
over
know
the
what you
freaking
think
place,
anymore,
man. I don't know what you like.
You think it's horrible?
Horrible.
Okay.
Well, he falls asleep during
Alright,
Daredevil, so I'm
horrible.
not.
Yeah,
I'm not
no, and he
surprised.
doesn't like Deadpool, so
And he
it's
doesn't
weird.
like Deadpool, so
Yeah,
I
Luke
can't.
Cage was alright. It was kind of like a throwback to like Shaft type.
I liked it. I liked it.
Yeah.
Really talk about it.
Yeah.
We're not the best anime experts. We're open to.
Well, I am before like
You talk-
older
Come on, what about,
animes.
I don't think anyone hears on my.
What about Seven Deadly Sins? That was great.
Oh, that was great.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, no, we haven't seen that.
I haven't seen that.
No.
I haven't
That was
seen that.
great.
No big anime.
Yeah.
Watch on Netflix.
We're like
Okay,
50,
if
man.
there's
Do you
some
think
big
we watch
anime
it?
fans in here, what do you guys think of the
So-
trailers for Ghost in the Shell?
Oh, what do you think about that?
What do you didn't watch Cowboy Bebop?
Cowboy Bebop was good.
Did you watch Lupin the Third?
No, I didn't like
God
Lupin the
damn
Third.
it.
I saw Full Metal Alchemist, the first release of it, before they redid it.
Oh, that's the shitty one.
Full Metal Alchemist is shitty?
Yeah, Brotherhood is the good one.
Really? That's what I keep hearing.
Brotherhood is
Huh?
the one that's actually based on the manga and not. And they
Really?
just kind of like went off because the manga wasn't
Yeah.
finished.
Did
yet.
you guys all cried in that episode with the Chimera?
No.
No, you guys are soulless. You have no souls.
I
have no souls.
watched One Piece and I cried.
Ninja Scroll.
That's all he's gonna throw out there.
Yeah.
Ninja Scroll. That's what he
That's
has.
it. That's all I got.
That's
all
like me.
I
Yeah,
got.
I'm the
You
same
guys
thing. I'm
see
like
Ninja Scroll?
Akira. That's what I throw out.
Yeah.
Akira.
Yeah. All those are good. All those are good.
So yeah, Ghost in the Shell.
Ghost in the Shell.
Anybody think that's gonna be good?
You put up your hand before. For Ghost in the Shell.
Ghost in the Shell. I know.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people for some reason had a problem with Scarlett Johansson being casted.
No,
Yeah.
but Ghost in the Shell looks pretty good.
It looks like it's
It looks
still
good.
gonna have the like all the weird stuff that that at least intrigues me with the anime, or at least the film version. I didn't ever watch the series, but at least the trailers look like it's gonna keep that. And I think she's a good actress. I mean, forget everyone how they think she looks and Black Widow outfit and all that. She actually can carry a deep impacting role. She's done other stuff that requires actual acting chops, and everything else in it looks good. I think I think it might be split, like you said. You'll have a lot of people get introduced into anime that probably won't like it. What it looks like they're gonna do, which is what I hope they do, like what Marvel does with superhero films, which is just make it for your fans. No, make it for your fans. Make it for your fans, and if it's good,
Wait, is it made
everyone will
by an
follow.
American film company or a Japanese film company?
I think
I'm
it's
not sure.
Paramount. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
American. I think it's
Yeah.
American.
Well, I don't know.
Americanizing
We'll see what they
it
follow.
like they did with the Godzilla movie.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna be a little.
No. Godzilla's great for me.
I like Godzilla.
Godzilla was alright.
I don't know about this
Godzilla
King
was
Kong movie coming out, but
Well, what about November?
yeah, for month of November, we're getting into Doctor Strange.
Great.
Doctor Strange.
Awesome, right? Yeah, everything about it.
I watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
It
thought
should have been longer. It was
I
quick.
thought it was awesome. Again, yeah, I think like Ryan Reynolds and like I said earlier, and Tony and Robert Downey Jr.'s Tony Stark, Cumberbatch, perfect,
Nails
perfect
it.
for the
Yeah.
role.
Are we gonna talk about
Nailed it.
Ragnarok?
Ragnarok. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
gonna be great.
Everyone saw it, right?
can't
Everyone's
wait for
caught
that.
up with Doctor Strange.
Can't wait for that.
I'm not about to spoil something big. 'cause
Well,
it's-
you're gonna spoil it for Yopis.
No, I'm not.
Oh wait, Yopi, you still haven't seen Doctor Strange?
Nope, but
mute-
go ahead.
Oh, mute
spoil
it, mute it,
Mute,
mute it.
mute for a minute.
Go, I'm mute. Go.
All right, okay.
Everyone dies.
Just count to 20. Mute.
So
All right.
Doctor Strange is gonna be
In Ragnarok, that was awesome. That scene with the beer,
Yeah.
with the beer. Oh, him neither. They just go
Yeah.
nah 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 nah. Hey, we're fine with that.
Spoilers.
Go nah 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 nah. I thought you muted. Yeah, just go nah 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 until I
had,
wave
like,
at you.
the geekiest
So
moment
yeah,
when
the fact that he's gonna be in
Civil War happened.
Ragnarok, I think builds up for that. So I'm really looking forward to Thor now.
Yeah.
And it makes sense because I have a feeling what's gonna happen there is Doctor Strange will be the one to put, because I'm guessing the Hulk's gonna get separated.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Banner and the Hulk are gonna get separated, and Doctor Strange will be the one to put them back together. So I'm looking forward to that. I want to see a bannerless Hulk go nuts, and them have to deal with
Is
him.
it gonna be? I heard.
I wish it would
the
happen in an
rumors that
Avengers
they
film to see all of them have to
implement
deal with
Planet
them.
Hulk into it.
I don't think they're gonna do Planet
I don't think it's gonna be
Hulk, do
Planet
you?
Hulk. I think it's gonna have Planet Hulk elements.
Am I good?
I heard that it's.
Yeah, you're good now.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I'm sure you've heard by now about the
They
Hulk
have
in
him wearing
Ragnarok.
the armor.
Yeah.
So, UPs can. He'll
Well,
come back when he wants.
Yeah, he'll come back.
He
later.
probably went to the
He'll come back.
bathroom. or-
December. What
No,
do we,
no. I'm everywhere. I've always been there. I heard everything, so you're good.
All right, so you guys, especially you seem to like watch all these superhero shows. Do you watch Arrow?
I've watched. Yeah. Him and me both.
What do you think
I
about
watched
that?
every show known to man.
Arrow hasn't been like I don't think Arrow could really fit.
Okay, hold on. Anybody not want to hear a spoiler on Arrow?
I could care less.
Cover your ears now, and I'm about to lose a host on this podcast. The low for this month is on Arrow. And I'm going to ruin it for you. I know you're not caught up, and I don't care. The cliffhanger, they brought back Laurel.
No, man.
And not in a,
Oh,
and not in a
come
dream,
on,
not in
man,
a
stop
dream,
it.
not a
I'm about
dream
to throw up.
No, they
sequence.
killed her though.
Not, and it wasn't a dream. They showed
They brought her
Laurel,
back.
and that's the cliffhanger. They brought back Laurel.
Seriously?
They brought back
No,
Laurel.
they didn't.
They brought back Laurel.
They did not
They
bring
brought
back
back
Oh
Laurel.
wait, one second. Did they do this on this week's episode? Because I'm not.
Yes, I don't care. I'm telling you now, you might want to stop watching Arrow because they brought back Laurel. I'm
Hey,
probably done. They brought back Laurel.
can Ali?
I don't care how they
can-
explain it. I'm not watching Laurel. That's
The only
it.
reason I was okay with Sarah coming back was she hot. Honestly,
was
that was
hot.
the only
No,
reason.
and even no, and I mean the character. I don't mind White Canary now, but I didn't mind that Black Canary. Laurel, I don't like the actress. I don't
Laurel's
like the
awesome.
character.
Yeah.
I don't like the performance. I don't like anything about that character.
Takes me off. Even with her getting better, I still was like,
She never got better.
No, she never got
never
better.
got better.
She never got better.
They finally killed Laurel off, and
They finally fixed it, and now they ruined it again.
Yeah, no, it's horrible.
Can
It's horrible.
can Oliver just get an arrow just
You don't
off
think
himself?
there's a low of the month with
What'd he say?
Infinity Warfare?
Can Laurel just get an arrow and off herself?
Oh,
Yeah, that was. And which sucked because last week, anybody see Invasion? Last week's episodes of all the crossovers.
It was great.
Yeah, I
Good.
thought that was awesome. I thought that was great, and that Laura episode was fine because it was, you know,
It was in a
there.
dream, and it was
Yeah, it
awesome.
was in a dream sequence, and that was probably one of the best episodes of Arrow in a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And it was great. I mean,
Well,
and-
Arrow hasn't been good since season 2.
Yeah, Summer Glau got to know that.
And
This is part of the last
high for
good
this
season.
month?
High for December, Star Wars.
Star Wars. Yeah, of course.
We're not there
It's
yet,
the-
but it's gonna be Star Wars.
in 4
Rogue
days.
One.
No, we're there.
Oh,
yet.
no,
We're-
wait.
We're there right now.
Hold on. This December, wait. Westworld.
Yeah, I watched.
Westworld?
I haven't
Anybody else watch
watched the
Westworld?
last
I
episode
saw like
yet.
That's a great
I
series.
saw like 4 episodes, got really bored, and couldn't understand what was going on.
This guy. This guy.
No spoilers.
I mean, come on, you saw
So
that coming, right?
Westworld bores him, but then Deadpool was like crap. Like, oh.
No,
Yeah.
Deadpool wasn't funny.
Yeah.
Deadpool wasn't
I don't know
funny.
about this kid, man. I don't know about this kid.
I'm waiting-
No,
See,
I
it would
know
make
about
sense
him.
to
I know
reverse.
about
If you're
him.
like Deadpool's horrible because it's so immature and not deep and not thought out and not intellectual, and then you watch, you're like, but I like Westworld because it's all those things. Like, you
Yeah.
just don't.
You're all over the
Who
place.
saw the arrival?
I haven't seen it yet, but I heard that's really good.
It's really deep.
We got 4 days until Rogue One. Did you guys buy your tickets already for Rogue One?
Yes.
You're all set?
Yeah, us too.
I'm not going to see it on Friday because I'm going away.
Friday, it's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
Thursday night.
Yeah.
I'm going away on vacation.
Do it Thursday night. Catch that midnight showing, man. That 7 p.m.
I'm
showing.
leaving on Thursday.
That's not gonna have the Star Wars crawl.
Oh, good
He's
luck.
not gonna like it.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Yeah. Spoiler alert. They're all gonna die.
Yeah. There is a lot of death.
If you've seen
in the
episode-
beginning of the
The
movie.
sequel is
Yeah.
A New Hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Spoiler
Yeah.
alert. In the next one, they're
They're
all
not gonna
dead,
survive.
and R2 has to find his
Yeah.
way to Obi-Wan from Leia. Just you know.
Yeah.
Little spoiler.
Yeah, that's spoiler alert.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to because I'm pretty sure Darth Vader's killing half of them. I mean, they're all gonna die, but I'm sure he's the one who does
They
it.
had to redo the movie because they made Darth Vader kill too much people or something.
I hope not. Well, I
I'm
heard
sure it's still gonna
actually
be good.
with the funniest person to get this information from was James Marsters. I don't know who was sitting in that his Q&A panel. Spike from Buffy. That was in Torchwood.
Yeah.
And he was talking about. Yeah, man, for
I was
real.
afraid to, like,
Yeah,
go up to
but
the
he was talking about Rogue One, and that was actually some good information he gave. I was happy to hear that. That he was saying that everyone got worried about Rogue One because they said they were doing a lot of reshoots, and the reason they did the reshoots.
Is he in something? What is he gonna be in?
No, he's not in it. He's not in it. He was just saying that he had because he knows people in the industry.
Yeah.
So he had heard that a lot of people were complaining because of the reshoots, and he said that from people he knows, the reason they're doing the reshoots is that it did so well in the pre-screenings with all the producers, they threw more money at it.
Yeah.
All the
So it's
Disney
gonna be better.
execs said,
It's
you know
gonna be
what?
better.
Reshoot those scenes so it has better CGI, better effects, whatever you need, no budget. Just make this because this is
Was it because
awesome.
it was too dark?
Nope.
No.
That's
No.
that. Yeah, that,
And you
was
know what?
he
I
was
still
saying.
think it is.
I mean,
gonna
we'll
be a
find
little
out
dark.
if it is because
No,
of that.
it's gonna
Then
be-
you tweet him that he's an asshole and he doesn't know what he's talking about. But
Yeah, no, I think it's still gonna be darker than the other movies, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be
It'll
awesome.
be darker than Songs of the South.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
and it's gonna break from the format because we're hearing there's no scroll, so there's not gonna be the Star Wars scroll. It's not gonna do a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah,
Yeah. Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
It's a war movie. It's a movie.
Huh?
The what? Spider-Man trailer
That-
just came out.
Oh, okay. We're gonna get some split here.
Spider-Man
You
War
never
of the
saw
Planet of the Apes?
No,
Yeah,
no,
we
we
saw
saw
it.
it.
No, we
The
saw it.
problem is when it comes to trailers, MSK here, he's very picky about trailers. I watch trailers and I love them. And right away, I say, looks like it'll be a good movie, but that's not a
The
good
love
trailer.
for this movie
Well,
is
as a
just
trailer, it's not a good. Okay,
Eh,
that movie.
I agree
don't
with him.
even
It's
know
not.
what to think
It wasn't a great
But
trailer.
but Spider-Man, the kid, he's gonna be good. The actor they got as
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
Tom Holland is awesome.
Tom Holland's gonna
I
kick
thought
ass.
Tom Cruise was like not
Yeah.
good for the movie.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
for the
wasn't a
Mummy.
great trailer. I don't know.
Yeah, I thought Homecoming was a good trailer.
It's just gonna become another Tom Cruise movie then.
Oh, you
The
mean the Mummy?
Mummy?
Yeah.
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 So?
The Fury. We're not big fans of that franchise. What do you think about that franchise, Omega?
What, the Mummy?
No,
like
the Furious,
Ghostbusters.
Fast and Furious franchise.
Did he just bring up Fast and Furious?
Gentleman over there.
Which guy? The Jesse Eisenberg guy?
No,
Like
the gentleman all the way
Howard
Are you
there.
back there? You're a Fast and Furious fan, or you shit on
Kid
those?
liked Howard the
Huh?
Duck.
Oh, the new trailer. Oh, is that out finally?
Yeah,
I
it's
saw
out.
the trailer to the trailer to the trailer of them talking about the trailer.
What
Yeah.
do you guys think of Howard the Duck?
Here's what's funny is like that's coming out, and I did see
Man,
the trailer for Triple
I
X.
love Howard the Duck. There, I'm probably the only
Did you
guy
hear
that
that?
actually loves.
It's funny that you said that because he actually loves Howard the
He
Duck.
loves
Oh my
Howard the
God,
Duck.
you should
Yeah.
join him in hell.
to me, that was
Hey,
the worst thing about.
hey.
To me, that was the only thing I didn't like about Guardians of the Galaxy, was that after credit scene. You know, because like I wanted a good after credit scene, and I got Howard the Duck.
My problem with that after credit scene is
I
that
got
at
Howard.
pre-screenings, they didn't show the after credit scene at press screens they didn't show the after.
Exactly.
Like I saw a
Yeah.
screen for the movie.
And it was
they didn't
that.
show it.
And then it was that.
So I was like, oh, it's gonna have to do with Thanos. It's gonna be this huge
Something good.
thing.
And it was nothing.
It was Howard the Duck.
It was nothing.
It was Howard the Duck.
Doug.
That's Howard.
I mean, there's only so
was
many
Howard
times they
the
can
Duck
show
and
Thanos,
crap.
you know?
I'm not.
Anyway,
But hold on, back to the wait. I'm gonna make this quick. Back to the Fast and Furious guy. I just saw this trailer also for this other Triple X movie with Vin Diesel. In the movie, what I'm getting from the storyline, it's him forming a team of action buffs to drive vehicles real fast to do action. I've already seen that movie 8 fucking times. That's including the first Triple X.
Yeah.
So now they're gonna make another Fast and Furious movie. Yeah.
It's a
Here's the thing,
prequel.
I get it. It's a guilty pleasure. If you like those movies, because you know what, these are crappy movies, but I like them. Which is like how I watch, Gotham and Agents of Shield. They're crappy, but I like them.
And
I admit
Why
that.
would you even bring that
And
up?
Arrow.
Why would
Well,
you
no,
even-
Arrow. I'm annoyed. Arrow. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check out
Yeah.
probably lower ones.
Did you like Need for Speed?
No.
I didn't like
That's
it.
all I have to say about
No.
that.
I
No.
thought Need for Speed was terrible, and these two liked it.
That was
Yeah.
not too
It was so
This is
much
the most
fun.
split up crowd.
No.
Yeah,
I don't even know that
Need
this,
for- yeah, Need
this
for Speed
episode has
sucks.
Ghostbusters and Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
All right.
Just start wrapping
Just to
up.
do. Yeah, we're gonna wrap up
It's
the
fun.
episode.
Why
So
you make everyone hate me? I hate Spider-Man and Batman. I think they both suck.
what? The characters or the movies?
Characters.
Oh,
Like
what?
actual characters?
What?
All right, man, you
going on
redeemed
there?
yourself.
What's
This
going
guy
on
is the
there?
new
Hey,
public
can somebody
enemy.
get some
You know what?
stones
Okay, when
for
we're
real?
done, you can keep your clothes on. He's getting naked and he's doing the walk of shame. Shame. We're gonna wrap up the podcast. Something we always wrap up with. We call it a nerdcessity, which is something that we recommend to our listeners that they have to do. That watch or listen or play if it's a video game. Usually we do film or television, but for this one being that we're at a con, and there's a lot of people who don't come to Comic Cons, and our nerdcessity is you got at least once in your life go to a Comic Con. I mean, if you can go to the Mac Daddy of them all, which is the San Diego Comic Con,
We're going
be great.
Me and him are going
I-
to the Star Wars Celebration.
That sounds
That's
fun.
up there too.
That sounds fun.
Star Wars.
I mean, and now you
Celebration.
even got ones that they have the cruise one that's happening. What is it, I think Fan 2C, and it's the whole Stranger Things cast is
Yeah.
going to be on a cruise. They tried Wizard World tried to do it, but especially in Florida now, there's really if you're a Floridian, they've been doing that
Yeah,
actually
they've been doing that for a
little
while.
bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, we definitely recommend a comic book convention, and if you're a Floridian, there's really no excuse to not finally
Yeah.
do one because
Yeah, there's
Orlando
one in
does one
every
like
city
every
now.
Yeah, but especially in Florida, you have Orlando does one every month. Fort Lauderdale's doing one like every 4 to 6 months. You have down in Miami, this is the one that was there and that moved. You have
I think
Jacksonville,
Tampa. I think Tampa is doing
Tampa does a
one,
bunch too. They do the Walker Stalker cons, which they also do in Georgia, which is like more horror film. I know somebody said they like the UR. But they do a lot of horror film Comic Cons, but you got to go to at least one. Whether you sit in panels or just walk the room or take a picture with a celebrity, do a Q&A. But it's a great experience of fandom in general. You don't have to be like a nerd fan.
Yeah.
You can just be a fan of really any film or television. You'll find something you like. You'll see
I'm
something
looking
that's
forward
cool.
to the new,
I mean, there's like
Vin Diesel
50-year-olds
horror
bugging out, I mean, older than that, bugging out in that arcade over there. I mean, all those are kids before my time, but I'm loving it,
Yeah.
And it's free. Just walk up and play. And all those computers, too, and all those Xboxes, walk up and play. It's great. So, that's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Oh, yeah, maybe eventually.
That game is super rare.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you, everybody, for coming. And for real, if you want a chance to win this swag bag, we're selecting a winner during the week through social media. So, again, it's at FanCorrect, Twitter or Instagram. Fanatically Correct on Facebook or the deemed and doomed Google Plus, or rate us on iTunes or Podbean. Listen to our cast, we'd appreciate it.
Well, I got you on Instagram.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
Thank
awesome,
you,
man.
And
Thanks.
hey, give us a listen. We have like 11 episodes right now, 9 numbered
On
and
iTunes,
bonuses,
yeah.
and rate us on iTunes. We'd appreciate it.
So yeah, that's pretty much it, man.
That's wrapping up the podcast. I'm Omega. So peace.
MSK, peace out.
It's your piece and Peters.
Penis.
Penis. That's what you get.
That's what you get.
And there you have it, folks. This has been Fanatically Correct. Until next time, you crazy kids. Signing off.
Hey, before everybody leaves, don't forget to shame that guy right there.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah,
okay, what are you doing?
yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, I don't know. They're both a little shame, man. This guy dropped a bomb at the
He dropped
end
the
there.
bomb at the end.
Friendship, like.
Yeah.
Wow.